Hello and welcome everybody. My name is Evil Mage and today I am back in Starfield. In this video we are going to continue exploring New Atlantis. We did a lot of side jobs in the last video.
Space or got separated from their home planet or what, but they scavenged.
And I think we're gonna start at least by doing more of the same. We have a couple things we still need to do here. Well, don't need to. We can do whatever we want to for the most part in this game. But I want to kind of explore here and get a bit of level up before we go back into space. So that's why I'm kind of running around here doing side jobs and stuff.
Not that I don't like helping them. It's the optics of it.
Alright, so the nurse in here needed our help with some stuff, so let's
3 gunshots this week alone. I guess we know where
figure out how to help her.
And aren't. Oh, you remembered. I'm touched, dear, really. Yes, there's absolutely something you can do to help. All the children seem to have the same stomach bug, but I'm having trouble diagnosing it. Pediatrics isn't my specialty. But one of my colleagues, Dr. Lebedev, is an expert. If I had his research notes, I'm sure I could diagnose the disease and find a treatment. He works topside at Reliant Medical. It's easy to find. It's right between Mast and Orion Tower. Dr. Lebedev is always there. I've seen an uptick in cases of sick children in the medbay recently. They all seem to be presenting the same symptoms, but I can't identify the cause. It isn't serious enough to kill them, but I haven't found an effective treatment yet. That has me worried.
All right.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I'd go myself, but I can't leave the medbay unattended.
Okay. For those of you that have been following me through this these playthroughs that I've got going, I'm still working on getting video quality that I like, but I don't know, trying to stream the game and play it, or trying to record the game and play it, seems to be working my computer really hard. I have pretty much no problem playing it, but the streams aren't looking great. So I don't know what's going on. I keep changing things and hopefully it'll fix. Hopefully I'll get it all fixed eventually. Because I really like this game. And I'd like to share it with you guys. I'll play it either way, but I would really rather put it on my channel in some form. I'm just having trouble getting it all to a level I want it. So bear with me. I am still working on it.
We offer only the best care in New Atlantis. If there's anything you need, please don't hesitate to ask.
By the way, these machines here that are in all of the medical places, you can actually craft your own med packs and things like that there.
Welcome to Reliant. If you're in need of medical assistance or require supplies, I am sure we can accommodate you.
A medical problem Talia can't solve. I never thought I'd see the day. How can I help?
Sick children. Well, we can't have that. I'd be happy to help. Let's see.
Well, that's
The
refreshing.
stomach bug. I've treated plenty of those. I keep extensive notes. I'm sure I have something that can help. Ah, yes, here we go. This should do the trick. I've uploaded some of my notes on common stomach issues in pediatric patients to this slate. Please, pass it on to Talia. She can keep it. And give her my best, will you? I hope everything works out for those kids.
Cool. It's the first time we haven't had to threaten or convince or kill somebody to get what we needed. Where's the exit door? There it is. Got turned around there.
Combating some of the settled system's most dangerous threats. It would seem the mercenary company known as Ecliptic is...
Okay. Back into the well.
If you need patching up, we'll see what we can do. I've got limited resources, but I try not to turn anyone away just because they're light on credits. Really? Let's see. Ah, this is perfect. I knew Dr. Lebedev would have what I needed. I'll have this solved in no time with these notes for reference. Thank you so much, dear. Really. I couldn't have done this without you.
Well, that was the easiest 2,500 bucks I've ever made in this game. Okay then. What else do we have? Suspicious activity. Go with that one. And that was by the restaurant.
I haven't got a clue. Everyone's welcome. No shortage of hungry mouths to feed around here. Would you? I'd really appreciate it. I saw them hanging around the UC surplus earlier today. They sure looked suspicious to me. That's not how I want this handled. Kay's place is the only safe haven in the well. I can't condone violence. If anyone's going to handle them, it should be security. But I have to be sure they're up to something before I get the authorities involved. I don't want to get anyone on security's bad side for no reason. Why don't you do a little sleuthing for me? Maybe you'll have better luck eavesdropping on them than I did. We can decide what to do once we figure out if they're really up to something.
It's nice to see a fresh face around here. You stop
right.
in whenever you like.
want you to think, Louis? You see UC security around here? No, but nothing. I say we strike while the iron's hot. I got a feeling that goody two-shoes at Kay's place is gonna rat us out. She was giving us some serious side-eye last time we were in there. See, no time like the present.
Okay, yeah, they're doing something. Now what? How do I eavesdrop?
Do it tonight. It'll be fine, trust me. We'll be in and out in time to make last call at Jake's. If we pull this off, we'll be swimming in credits.
Alright.
If you haven't, make sure you say hello to Mama. She likes checking. Damn. I was hoping I had it wrong. I guess that settles it. We have to get the authorities involved before they can go through with the robbery. You should take this straight to Officer Endler at the security office. He'll look into it. If he gives you a hard time, tell him I sent you to make the report. That'll get him on your side. Thanks. Let me know when you've made the report, okay?
I think I got them. What do you call them?
Never a dull. Something I can help you with? Well, that's what we're here for. What's going on? The UC surplus. You sure about that? It's been a long time since someone was stupid enough to rob that place. It's hard to argue with first-hand info. I guess I'll take your word for it. I'll head over there now to check it out. Those thieves won't be so cocky with security on patrol.
Okay. I kind of got a gut feeling that telling her that she does this to a lot of people, and that telling him she was involved might actually work against me, so I went the other way. But that's okay.
Don't take it personal if I don't stop to chat. Lots to do, not nearly enough hands to do it all. That was quick. How'd things go with Officer Endler? Don't take it personally. Endler's not usually one to trust strangers. That's why I told you to use my name if he gave you any trouble. I'm glad you were able to talk him into it. Thanks for your help with this. I feel a lot better knowing security's on patrol down there.
Cool.
My brother works at Starfield. He said Deimos is going out of business.
Oh, yeah?
Alright, what else do we have to work on here? Kelton Fresh. Let's go do that one. Alright. Sorry about the dog barking. Apparently something is bothering him.
So it is widely speculated that the trade authority is involved in a wide variety of smuggling and theft. It has been very difficult to prove.
Huh.
Well, isn't this a pleasant surprise? I hadn't expected to run into you again. Indeed I am. The success of my previous venture, with which you so kindly assisted, has been brought to the attention of MAST. There is growing concern. Oh my. A bit of an unintentional pun, isn't that? Well, concern that things are going to get worse. The data we gathered points to a definitive trend. The vibrations coming from this tree are increasing in strength and frequency. Because we've never seen this before, not on this scale, we have absolutely no idea what the upper limit is. We don't know when or even if this will stop. It's imperceptible by normal human standards now, but given time. While I hesitate to speculate on the possibilities, well, none of them are good. Yes, and not just humans. All organic life will be affected. Low-frequency vibrations are not uncommon in this species. The vibrations help disperse nutrients throughout the tree. However, normally the vibrations are imperceptible. If the vibrations continue to increase in frequency and strength, prolonged exposure could lead to harmful and potentially deadly side effects. It's imperative we find a way to correct this. There is data regarding other, younger members of the species. Unfortunately, there are some, shall we say, personal issues with acquiring it. Personnel issues, if you understand me. Not necessarily, but if you're offering your services, you've certainly proven to be reliable help in the past. One of the other researchers in MAST, Emilio Hadek, has research I believe could be vital to my work here. He and I don't see eye to eye, and so far he's refused to turn it over to me. I'm hoping that if someone else were to ask, he might be more inclined to relinquish it. What do you say? He's held a grudge against me for years. It's petty, really. I'm sure he thinks that doing this now will hold back my career. He wouldn't listen when I tried to explain this isn't about me. There are bigger concerns. Oh, thank you. Last I knew, he was on a field assignment somewhere near the outskirts of the city. Perhaps it's best if you don't mention my name in the process?
Yeah. Wasn't planning on it. Hopefully... Okay, so... There's a few ways this could go. I would prefer to persuade him to do it, because I need to win 3 of those anyways before I can level up my persuasion. Which I really want to do for this character. Makes things a lot easier. So anytime I have a chance to do that, I'm going to.
Could you stand a little to the left? I think you're blocking my readings. Oh, it's important research. I won't bore you with the technical details, but it's critical that I get this done. Trees. I see what's going on here. You're working with Kelton, aren't you? Nice try, but it's not happening. No way. Kelton is actively ruining my career. There's no chance that I'm helping him with anything. Whatever this thing is he's on about, he's just doing it to make himself look good with the higher-ups. I'm not helping him with that. Yeah, that's all very touching. But cathartic or not, my career would still be in flames. He really won't let this go, will he? Maybe I can make this work in my favor. Okay, you know what? I'll hand over the data. But I'm only going to do so after you've helped me secure a better position in MAST. Well, then I guess we don't have anything else to discuss, and Kelton can just forget about getting his hands on the data. See you around. Changed your mind, did you? Willing to help me get a promotion?
No.
Fine. I'll figure out some other way to get what I want. Changed your mind, did you? Willing to
Come
help me get
on.
a promotion?
It's not even giving me the option to persuade him. I did this on another playthrough, and it did, but...
Wait, really?
It's not...
Wow. Okay. Okay.
Not even gonna let me try.
I've gotten a few bad performance evaluations in the last couple of years. Totally unjustified, incredibly unfair. I found a backdoor into the MAST network so I could make some changes to my personnel file. But it turns out the chief engineer knows what she's doing. The only way to get access is from the terminal in her apartment, which is kind of locked.
Oh, there we go.
Sorry, that's not on the table.
Alright, so I need 4 points and I have 3 turns, so I can't just do ones all the way through. But I think we can do... Actually, you know what? I have some auto response. Or wait, do I? I don't. Okay. So I guess we'll try that one.
And I already explained exactly what it is.
I don't know. Do I want to go yellow here?
Advancing my career is the right thing to do, so that's what I'm focused on. From where I'm standing,
Oh, come on.
it is. Enough. The deal is the deal. You get Kelton's stupid data when I know that the files have been wiped from the chief engineer's terminal. Just get in, access her terminal, delete the files, and get out. Really simple.
Failed on the persuasion. I wonder...
I'll just get back to my incredibly important research then.
I should shoot you. That's what I should do. Shoot you and take the research myself. That would be less of a offensive thing for me to do.
Just one quiet day. That too much to ask for?
You know what? I want to change something here, but I don't know what it's going to do to my recording. I want to turn the graphics back up.
With the consignment shop closed.
Your first day tomorrow?
Yeah, I officially passed my certificate. You're looking at a genuine mistake.
Turning my graphics, my display graphics down was one of the things I tried to make the recordings look better. I thought maybe changing the distribution of where all the power was going for my computer would help, but I think this actually works better. That's not gonna do anything, so it's gonna be these. So it's that one, and then this one. And then those go there. And those go there. I don't want anybody walking in on me here. All right. What is that thing? That looks kind of cool. All right, let's get what I came for here. He wants it all gone, huh? Yeah, all right. Seems like, seems like I was kind of on the right track there. Kelton's legitimately concerned, albeit a little bit obsessed according to that. But, oh, a sandwich. Must steal all sandwiches. Alright. Which way's out? Apparently not that way. Okay. So, the jerk got what he wanted. Unfortunately, I couldn't talk him out of it. And I just broke another law because of it. So, not the best way that could have gone, but we didn't seem to have any choice.
Hi, how you doing?
Need something? Oh, that's right. Of course you do. You have some good news for me? They sure are. I took a peek on the network, saw that things have updated. Great job. You came through for me, so now I'll do the same for you. This slate has all the data Kelton needs. Hand it over to him, stuff it down his throat. It's all the same to me.
What a creep. Comes off as lazy and arrogant to me. Horrible combination. Thinks he can do no wrong, but never really does anything.
I hope you have the data. It's really quite crucial. If it's all the same to you, I'd prefer to go on not knowing. I'm sorry if this was complicated. I'd prefer to remain unaware of the details in the event that it comes up later, particularly in a legal setting. And I suppose I'd better verify the data to make sure Emilio didn't double-cross me. But you have once again
If he
come
did,
to...
I'm gonna shoot him.
I'm truly hoping that this is the last piece I need to figure out what we can do. Clearly, I am doing all I can to avoid that. Thank you for your assistance.
Okay. What else do we have? Another check-in on Kelton later. Okay. Find new stories for SSNN. I don't have a ship to do cargo missions. I can't do that one yet. I guess we'll,
Thank you again for getting the data from Emilio. I know it can be a pain.
Yeah, that's an understatement there. Which section are we in? We're in Mast? Okay. SSNN is in the spaceport. I don't think I have any stories to tell her yet. Let's head over to the commercial zone real quick, I guess. Okay. Oh, SSNN is up there. I guess we might as well stop by and see if anything we've done is something we can turn in. I think we already turned in the sick children thing.
You have another story for me?
I don't know.
If you
Let's
have
find
a new
out.
story for me, I'm very happy to pay your fee.
I guess
have a
there's no
feeling we'll
option
see each
there.
other again.
Oh, we will. Just cushioning my fall so I don't hurt myself on the way down. Okay, so... what's in there? Oh. Is this a tower or is this a business?
Welcome to Infinity Ltd's corporate headquarters. Unfortunately, I'm not authorized to make appointments myself.
That's okay.
We don't get very many visitors here. It really makes the day crawl by.
Apparently, I can't ask her if there's any work around, so... oh, but there's another shop right here.
You look great. But if you'd like to look better, you're in the right place. Hi, welcome to Enhance. Thanks so much for stopping in today. I'm sure my staff and I can accommodate your every need. If you're here to try something new or on a whim, or to replicate a look you've seen and loved elsewhere, or just want to love your reflection in the mirror a little bit more, we've got you covered. All our services and records are private and confidential, so no need to worry. Well, I'm not at liberty to disclose any of our patients' personal motivations or services. You understand, of course. But, gosh, it could be anything, really. Something simple or a total reconstruction. Why you're here doesn't really matter to me. It's just important that you're satisfied when you leave.
I'm not even sure what this place does. Is it like a character
Yes, of course, sure.
Editing place?
Enhance's proprietary registered technology is absolutely the best in the settled systems. There is a reason we've been the #1 most trusted brand for reconstructive and plastic surgery for 2 decades running.
Alright, so if I want to
you'd
edit
ever
my
like to make a
character, I
change,
go to
up to the
enhanced. Or whatever. Interesting. Now I know what that place does. Outland, and that's clothing. I think this is the police station in a previous video. Not the same
I'm pleased
one,
to report
but
that our stocks are currently being maintained at 90% or higher. I'm sure we have anything you might need. Welcome to UC Distribution. Something I can do for you?
I don't know.
You mean besides providing a pleasant face for customers to interact with? It's all in the name. We distribute materials and products all around the United Colonies. Never a dull moment. Always something going on and 4 other things we need to be ready for. I know some people don't believe it, but we really do the best we can. Wouldn't still be working here if I didn't care.
Okay.
Yes,
What do they sell
Please,
there?
take a look.
All kinds of things. Where'd that bottle go? There was that rare bottle or whatever I found. We'll sell that.
You're always welcome back, if you don't mind a bit of a wait.
All right.
Saw your ship come in. Nice ride.
I wish it were mine. I have pretty much unlimited access to it, but that doesn't make it mine.
You're only as safe as your equipment out there. Welcome to Outland. We deal in only the finest, most reliable gear for whatever adventures may await you. All of our products come highly recommended by individuals who have devoted their lives to distant travel. And while I've never needed them myself, I stand by everything we offer. No flying for me. Not my style. Goodness, no, I just couldn't. You're out there millions of miles away from anything, and if something goes wrong, I can't stomach the thought. I prefer solid ground under my feet at all times. And preferably a hot, fresh coffee within reach. Can't get those in space either. Please do. I hope we have something that suits you. Get it?
Unfortunate. I meant to go in here. Still no bottle. I don't know where that bottle ended up. It was really valuable, so I'm a little disappointed I can't sell it.
Good luck.
All right. Anyways, let me go in here. Exotic bottle. So it's in there still. I just got to figure out where I can sell it. Oh, and the security key card. Well, I don't know if I want to sell that. Might come in handy later. Just need to be careful not to get caught with it. The bottle, on the other hand, I don't think I'm gonna need for anything. Gal Bank. Don't need anything from Gal Bank.
Are you working toward that next technological leap? Then let Ryujin Industries help you get there.
Huh. Okay. Don't know what's normally in there. That's the religious place that I got a bunch of stuff out of a crate from. Three-Star Collective Embassy.
Unless you've got embassy business, I suggest you mosey along. No loitering.
Huh. Alrighty.
By the Freestar Collective's ragtag fleet, both sides decided the time had come to bring the colony war to an end. So, the two parties came together to negotiate the terms of the armistice. Fleet sizes would be capped, mechs and xeno weapons outlawed, and all research related to those fields would be kept under lock and key in their own special archive, which actually rests below our feet as we speak. And while these new restrictions transformed the settled systems overnight,
I don't know what's in here, but maybe we'll find something interesting.
You got your clearances? Good.
I don't know, do I? I don't know what happened in here. You know what? I want to look at something here.
We're dead. We're all dead. The comms relay has been trashed. The whole room is trashed. We can't call for help. I can hear the terror morph roaring somewhere. And more people screaming. God.
Okay. I don't know. Doesn't seem I'm getting anything triggered by any of these, but I thought I'd give it a shot. People in there and that door's locked, so I'm not going in there. Same thing. People are in there and it's locked, so I'm not going in there. Okay. Nothing to explore in there, I guess.
This is a place for quiet reflection, so please keep chatting to a minimum. It's a fascinating subject, the colony war, though I'm thankful I didn't have to participate.
I've lived here all my life. It can be hard to tell, but the UC's changed a lot since the war. Never would have seen something like this place 20 years ago.
Alright, anyways. Nothing going on in there. Hey, wait. That's kind of cool. Nice little quiet corner there. Alright, so we're getting pretty close to the lodge. I know that's all that's back there.
The majority of citizens here in New Atlantis count on Reliant Medical. I believe our reputation speaks for itself. Welcome to Reliant. If you're in need of medical assistance or require supplies, I am sure we can accommodate you. So, you're an empath. Very few people have this gift, or curse, depending on how you look at it. There have been some clinical trials of a regimen that can suppress this talent permanently. It's perfectly safe, assuming you're interested.
No, I kind of like that. For now.
Check all the time.
Good to know that they can remove it, though.
Welcome to Reliant. Well, everyone knows Reliant, largest medical provider in the settled systems. They've spent decades advancing medical science with their research division, and have built an entire supply network to keep us all healthy. They've always been quite proud to work here.
Okay, doesn't seem like there's anything to do for any of those guys. Orion Towers, EIT. Let's go in EIT here.
Please let me know if I may assist you. You won't find a larger array of options in all the settled systems, I guarantee you. Would you buy from someone who is not? I know what I like. I have a good sense of what most other people like, and the rest is just making sure they're pleased with their purchase. It's clothing, not grav drive tech. I will tell you a secret. I'm not sure anyone really does. Some act like they have it all figured out, And I admit I am guilty of that myself from time to time. There are, I suppose, a few actively trying to steer the herd, but most are just content to run at the front of the pack and act like they know where it's going. At the end of the day, you must feel comfortable in what you wear. If it speaks to you, what anyone else thinks doesn't matter. Be my guest.
All right.
Your patronage is appreciated.
I'm really just trying to get as much XP as I can on the planet where it's peaceful before I have to go out there and shoot my weapons and take damage and all that other stuff. Hey, CJ.
Need something but don't have a lot of time? That's why I'm here. You kidding me? Nowhere else like it in the settled systems. First time I came here as a kid, I knew I was gonna come back and make my mark on this city. Nowhere I'd rather be. And now that I've got this place up and running, it's all coming together. Nice and steady, just the way I like it. I've got a good location, plenty of foot traffic, and a ton of people who are in a hurry and need to make a quick stop for the essentials. Things keep going this way, I'm gonna start opening franchises all over the settled systems. No problem.
Okay.
Happy to serve.
All right. All right. Mostly just
Be
food.
seeing you.
Couple interesting things in there. No work to be done. Pretty sure I remember you can't get in there.
What was stolen, why, and how it was stolen are all unknown at this time.
I used to be an actuary. Now look at me.
That's a polar opposite. Alright, so...
There's nothing that ensures personal safety and security the way a firearm can. Welcome to Centurion Arsenal. It is my absolute pleasure to assist you with any purchases or questions you may have. All sales are final, but that won't matter because you will undoubtedly be pleased with your purchase. You have my word. Only the finest collection of armaments in the settled systems.
I wish it told me how many of these I had in my inventory. As far as I can tell, it doesn't. Actually, let's look at my inventory here real quick. Lots of rounds for that. That's a 3 kilovolt pack. 6.5 millimeter. 1.5 kilovolt. Alright. Now that I know what I have and might need
You're
ammo
here
for.
because you need something. You please take a look.
Alright. So 30 credits per cartridge? Jeez. I needed 6.5, but that was for the Maelstrom that didn't do a whole lot of damage, if I remember right. Yeah, only 4 damage. So I'm gonna use those bullets up and then get rid of it, probably. Okay. I really would like to have more shots on this.
There's something to be said for Brandon. Please, take a look.
Alright, so 3 kilovolt, that's for the rifle, which packs a pretty good amount of damage. I don't want to spend a ton of money on it. Where's the 1.5 kilovolt? Right there. 30 versus 34. The rifle does more damage, and they're about the same price, so maybe I will buy some of that. Let's go with that. I wish you had, like, grenades and stuff. I would buy grenades. Alright, which way did I come from? I think I came through there. That's a food place. Probably nothing.
Welcome to Chunks. Thanks for choosing Chunks. Which chunks would you like?
Alright. No work to be done there. That's not a shop. Pioneer Tower.
Not too long ago? Sure is something.
All of our signature dishes are unique to the Roost. You won't find anything like them anywhere else. I do hope you are enjoying your time in New Atlantis. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Alrighty then. Nothing back there.
Hear about that whole Galbank breach? Do you think our accounts are safe?
That really the best way to get back to Sarah? Oh, wait a minute. I want to go down in the well real quick before we continue on with the main storyline, I guess.
Evening, sir.
It seems like a small decision. Over time, and it's paralyzed.
Hello, and welcome to Terra Brew. How may I serve you?
Buddy, it's coffee. Pick one, get out of the way, and let us get on with our lives.
Well,
Yeah, sorry.
sure. Managed to make a premium cappuccino, a double dairy, and no whip.
I don't appreciate your tone. And no, I will not make whatever it is you just said.
Always wondered what the inside of the lodge looks like.
Is literally impossible.
Waterfall Promenade, huh? I think that's right above it. There you are.
I got contacts all over. Stock may not be so reliable, but I got ways of getting things. All this stuff is legit. Promise. A lot of people will tell you it's the worst. One step above being homeless. They'll whine about how folks topside have it so much better. Me? I like it. More real down here. Topside, everyone's trying to show how civilized and rich they are. Oh, it's exhausting. But hey, To each their own. Hey, take it easy.
Ah. Okay, nothing in there.
Keep it moving.
Can't talk to him. That won't open yet. Okay.
As a tracker agent, my duty is to inform and advise.
Never been in here before.
We run a number of social programs, from financial aid to food banks. Welcome to the House of Enlightenment. Perfect. It just so happens there's a task I need help with right now.
Cool.
Very funny. Not exactly proof of a higher creator, but if you do well, maybe I won't argue the point. As for the job, I need you to pick up a man named Tahir over at the medbay. He's recovering from some injuries and needs assistance getting back to his apartment. I'd like you to pick him up, grab a bite to eat, and take him home. In one of the poorer districts, near where the children play soccer. Take him that far and he should be fine. Tahir is prideful, and I don't want him to feel like you held his hand. You just nudged him in the right direction.
Okay.
Great. You'll find him over
You're
at the
paying.
He's
Good enough for
probably
me.
hungry, so after you pick him up, escort him over to Kay's. She should have a meal ready for him to take home. And thanks.
Cool. See, it paid off to just kind of wander around. For a little bit, anyways. Wait, where did he say he was? That's what I thought.
Alright, well, are you coming or not? Last time I'm gonna offer.
I don't need your
home on my own.
Suit yourself. If you get lost or end up in a cell, don't blame me. I tried to help.
What?
Always good to see another badge.
Hey, you wouldn't happen to know where the soccer nets are? My apartment's in the same area. I got a bad case of the brain fog. I can't seem to remember which way to go. Really? Is this some sort of scam? I'll have you know, I got no creds. Andy, sing. Well, if I'm gonna owe anyone, I'd rather it be the house than the UC. All right, you win. Seeing as I got no one else, might as well roll the dice with a stranger. So, go on, lead the way.
You know why this place has stood? Stay as long as you like. I've got it right here. Is this for you to hear?
Well, I don't have any credits, so...
Then you're good. I already talked to Andy, and this one's on the house.
Thanks, Kay.
You're welcome, kid. It's just good to see you alive and well. You know, there was a time when you'd be in here every night.
Things change, Kay.
I know. Believe me, I know. And I get it's hard to come out here, but just... don't be a stranger, okay?
I'm sorry. I'll try not to.
Good. I'm glad we got that sorted. Here's the soup. Be careful, it's a little hot.
All right, then. I think we're going this way.
I have 3 projects that are backburnered right now because no one has time to help me. 3!
I know, Louisa. I already helped you with one. I tried to help you with those, but you didn't bite on it.
When I grow up, I'm
Ah, here we are. Home sweet home. At the end of the day, home is home, even if it's a bad one. But thanks for the help. I probably would have found it on my own, but it would have been a chore. Oh, right, the soup from Kay's. Man, it's been a long time since I had a warm meal. You might say that. Before I got hurt, I used to stop by Kay's every night for a soup and a sandwich. It didn't matter how bad my day was, or how empty my pockets were. As long as I had my food and my beer, I'd be good. All that weight would just wash away. And to be honest, I haven't felt that feeling in ages. Until now. So, you doing this for me, it means a lot. Thanks. Thanks. I didn't know what to make of you at first. Not often you can trust a stranger down here. Glad I did.
Cool. I think I just leveled up. I did. I got a skill point. That's good. I think I want to do stealth. Oh. Where else can we look for work down here? Baby Jake's?
Hello.
You buying? You want a beer? Fine. You want a buddy to talk to, or a therapy session, or whatever? Walk right back out that door. First of all, I didn't ask what you thought of it. Second, don't blow smoke up my ass. We both know it ain't nice.
Wow.
Bye.
Okay. Where am I stuck? Okay. Had to jump a bit to get up out of there. Alright, so nothing at Jake's. The med bay's clear. Kay's didn't have anything at the moment.
Seems like the Crimson Peak is everywhere these days, spreading like a virus.
Already went through UC. Apex Electronics. Let's go in here and talk. See if there's anything in here we can.
No lawyering. Can't say I'll have what you need, but you're welcome to look. That's so. Think folks down here are too poor to afford electronics. Not the first time I heard that line. Yeah, I get that kind of attitude far too often. You find yourself with any more commentary, feel free to keep it to yourself.
Alrighty.
Well, then maybe we should just stick to business, huh? Stay safe out there.
Don't mind. I help out Henrik from time to time. Not very often these days, but that's fine. Maybe a little, but that's not such a bad thing, is it? Better than all the noise and attention topside, if you ask me. Stay out of trouble.
That's not likely. Seems to find me.
My mother wanted me to be a doctor. Doctor, huh? Mothers, am I right?
If there's something you need, no matter. It's cliche, but it's true. Everything has a price. And whatever it may be, I can afford it. If you need anything else, you know where to find us. Excuse me.
Hey, Louisa. Isn't that Louisa? No, it's not. Someone else. Okay, then. I think we've wandered through most of the common areas anyways. I'm thinking there might be some kind of puzzle thing where like some of these locked doors unlock if the right breakers are switched, but that's just a theory I have. Ooh. Oh, that would be theft. Alright, well. We'll try and avoid that as much as possible for now.
Hey, no funny stuff with that boost pack. Got enough flight traffic as it is.
Alright.
Ever wonder how the Crimson Fleet seems to be everywhere?
Yeah, I heard that one before.
Everywhere. There were so many facilities abandoned after the colony war. The pirates used them as forward operating bases. All
Alright, so all the way out the other end, I guess. Hey, Louisa, there you are. Need more work?
Mass has a tremendous amount to keep track of. I just wish it wasn't always my work that falls through the cracks. They said they were going to bring their lines about 1 million cans per minute.
Okay.
Not interested. Sorry, can't talk.
All right. Oh, you know what? I bet I know where I can sell that bottle. Let me go back to the Trade Authority. I bet she'll buy it. That or that CJ's place.
Private sector. Now that's where the real money's at.
The Trade Authority has access to... Of course, of course.
Alright, so if I go over here and I go to miscellaneous, yes, she'll buy the bottle. Okay.
The Trade Authority appreciates your visit.
All right. UC surplus.
You ask me, the real new Atlantis? Absolutely.
All right, so if I go in, where was it? You buy these? No value from that. I don't know.
Watch your back out there.
Oh, hey. You probably have grenades.
Happy to make a deal. Take your time. I got all day.
Throwables. Alright, frag grenades. Yeah. How many? Those are 100 apiece. We'll take all 3.
You need something else? I'll be here.
Alright. Let's look at this. Speak with Kelton Fresh again. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, okay, there we go. There was a bit of a delay. It wouldn't let me move right away.
I can't get enough of all the trees around here.
Oh, I was hoping we might run into one another again. Your timing is most fortuitous. I'm on the verge of something, but I don't quite have all the information I need. Well, actually, Mast would be paying, but I see your point and assure you that you will be compensated for your time. Of course, now that I understand more about what's going on, it seems plain as day, and yet I never would have imagined it before. The tertiary trunks have also liquefied their interiors, but they're not vibrating. I thought perhaps it was some sort of defect, but it's much simpler. They're listening. It means it is ready to reproduce. I believe this tree is sending vibrations out over massive distances and expecting to detect sympathetic vibrations in return. As of yet, there's been no response. I suspect that will not change, that a response is impossible, and that's very, very bad news. We're continuing to see an increase in the strength and frequency of the vibrations. I don't know how much more significant it will become. If there's no response, the tree may vibrate itself and some nearby portion of the city to destruction. Now, as of yet, there has been no response, and clearly none of the nearby individuals are a correct match. While it can't be ruled out that the intended recipient of these messages was cut down during the city's expansion, there is one other possibility. Over 100 years ago, the United Colonies and the Freestar Collective emerged from the Narian War. As a gesture of peace and goodwill, a near-literal olive branch, one of the trees from New Atlantis, was offered to the leaders of Aquila City. Certainly wouldn't have been my first suggestion. Something about the common roots of humanity or some such. Politicians and their metaphors. Of course you can't just uproot a native species and plunk it down on some other planet in a totally different environment and expect it to grow. Clearly no exobotanists were consulted ahead of time. The end result was wholly predictable. The tree died within a few short years. Clever, but no, not necessarily. The tree died, yes, but branches were kept. At least one still exists in the museum there in the city. If I had that branch, I could get DNA samples, and then using various data I've gathered, I could attempt to simulate a response. We could then broadcast that response and hopefully calm down our friend here. But as I say, I need that branch. I'm afraid I can't be two places at once, and I have too much going on here. The museum in Aquila City is under the supervision of one Miss Kassler, I'm told. I don't know anything about her, but hopefully she'll be willing to listen to reason and assist our cause. All right, off you go. We don't have any time to waste.
Another day, another shift.
I hope you are satisfied with the quarters available to you.
I'm listening. So, are you ready to get to work? Or was there something else?
Hey, have you been up to the Eye recently?
We're going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work. The artifacts are relatively inert once they're out of bedrock. That means people can pass them around, not even knowing what they are. I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects. Get back a lot of noise, usually. But a tip from the UC Vanguard sounds promising. You've done this before, eh? Wise words. We watch each other's backs. We'll be fine. But it's not just that. I want to take this opportunity to see how you handle yourself, and for you to learn more about us. I'm going to be sticking with you for this. We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry. We'll need to head to Mast. Check in with the Vanguard recruiting office where my contact works. And listen, whatever you were before or whatever you do once you're out there, I don't care. So long as you don't bring UC security to our doorstep. Every member of Constellation is their own conscience. Understood? Good. Let's take a little stroll through New Atlantis, shall we?
Ever since I got here, this has felt like home. These people are family. I hope it feels that way for you too.
I am at your service, Captain.
Sarah, good to see you. Who's your friend?
Hopefully Constellation's newest member. Thought I'd run through some legwork together.
Another space explorer. Hey, you ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United Colonies, earn some credits, even get your UC citizenship? Excellent. Just need to do a little paperwork. An orientation on the UC, and knock out an exam, and a probationary mission. We need to know you'll be able to hack it out there after all. Do well. You'll be out there keeping the peace in no time.
Don't forget, John. I need him back after you wrap him in that fancy get-up of yours.
No worries, Sarah. I'm not forgetting about you or our little business afterwards. Promise. First things first, head down to the orientation hall. Get signed up at the registration terminal. The system will walk you through the rest. Oh, and if you got a bounty, well, you're gonna have to make things right with the UC before we'll let you join. But if you've got any questions, I can get you sorted. Something wrong with the exam? Right. Got so wound up bringing you on board, I almost forgot.
Oh, I haven't. Come on, John. Let's hear it, before you try to convince him to join the Marines.
All right. Here's what I've got. Vanguard volunteer by the name of Moira. Helps patrol the old neighborhood. Sol, Mars, Neptune, you know.
The Sol system? Which admiral did he upset to get that posting?
He's Martian, born and raised. Not like I can get anyone else to care. Word is he's got some fancy metal ornament he's been showing off to the old grounders. Matches that description Sarah gave me. Hey, Vanguards risk their lives every day to keep people safe. So what if he doesn't understand whatever this fancy thing of yours is?
Easy there, John. We all have our sore points. Everyone agrees we need to talk to your Vanguard about what he found. Let's leave it at that.
All right, I'll let it slide. No good for the recruiting office to be seen arguing with the civs anyway. Sol system is a lot of planets, but a vet like Moira will be checking in at Sidonia on the regular.
You mean hitting the bars, don't you, John?
Hey, nothing wrong with a little refresh between patrols.
All right, John, thanks.
Anything for Sarah. UC always takes care of its own. Even the prodigal children.
Oh, brother.
All right, so that, oops, wrong button. We unlocked that. And also this. I want to go do this real quick. Where is it? Mast. Okay. Wait, what?
Only those on official United Colonies business can have it.
I'm gonna go do this real quick. No bounty. That's good. That's what I've been trying to avoid this whole time.
Registration accepted. You may now proceed through the historical displays in the orientation hall, or continue on to the examination.
In 2150, humanity learned the Earth's magnetosphere would collapse sometime in the next half-century. eliminating all life on the planet. Decisive action was required, but the secure transport of an entire civilization would demand a new kind of cooperation, a new kind of courage, and a new kind of union. Thus, in 2159, the United Colonies were formed to make that journey possible. Just 1 year later, the Galileo, the first of many colony ships, touched down here on Jemison, beginning a new era of human history, the age of the United Colonies.
The effort and planning it must have taken to evacuate literally the entire planet. Can you imagine? The logistics alone must have been mind-boggling.
From their foundation, the United Colonies strove to provide all their citizens with opportunity, security, and peace. But there were those among the UC that still wanted something more: independence. So in 2161, the UC issued the Centaurus Proclamation, granting UC citizens the right to settle distant worlds and form their own sovereign powers. It wasn't long before the first new faction, the Free Star Collective, was formally organized in 2188, later followed by House Varun, revealing themselves to the universe in 2230.
The result of the Centaurus Proclamation has always left me torn. So much conflict arose as a result. Was it worth it?
It was only in 2230 that the faction known as House Varun first made contact with the rest of the settled systems. Founded by the passengers of a colony ship that had left New Atlantis and disappeared 4 decades earlier, House Varun was a faction unlike any other. A theocracy dedicated wholly to the beliefs of its isolationist founder, Janan Varun. House Varun initially made overtures of peace towards the rest of the settled systems. They claimed their only intention was to spread the word of their god, the Great Serpent. But none could have guessed that this worship might take the form of a bloody war, the Serpent's Crusade.
Nothing to say about that one? Okay.
The Free Star Collective was initially founded in 2188, when the citizens of Aquila banded together with the pleasure city of Neon in mutual defense. But in 2194, after the deployment of a UC medical star station in orbit around their world, the citizens of Narion also requested to join the collective. The resulting rise in tensions between the Free Star Collective and UC culminated in the settled system's first intergalactic conflict, the Narion War. Despite a decisive victory by the UC, the colonies permitted the citizens of Narion to join the collective, forming the basis for the fiercely independent union that persists to this day.
More buttons, huh? How do I get over there? Oh.
Beginning in 2240, House Varun forces declared all-out war on the rest of human civilization, initiating the Serpent's Crusade. Over the next 23 years, thousands of Free Star, UC, and independent souls were killed by agents of House Varun in the name of their serpent god. It was only with the death of their founder in 2263 and the succession of his heir Jarek that House Varun finally sued for peace. There remains, however, select members of House Varun who refuse to recognize the cessation of hostilities their leaders established. Even after House Varun's mysterious disappearance, these zealots remain a threat to all who encounter them. Their pacification, a goal of all space.
All right. Interesting backstories. There is a ton of it, apparently, though. Wow.
Of the many conflicts between the galaxy's factions, none was more brutal than the recent colony war between the UC and the Freestar Collective. Set off by the unauthorized Freestar colonization of Vesta's Pride in 2308, a direct violation of the Nerion Treaty, the colony war spread quickly across the galaxy. Both sides deployed every tool at their disposal. Armadas of warships, mechanized combat platforms, or mechs, even bioengineered alien creatures, the infamous UC xeno-weapons. It was only in 2311 at the Battle of Cheyenne that the scales finally tipped. The Freestar Collective, utilizing their civilian fleet as a human shield, successfully crippled the superior United Colonies Navy. After their shocking victory against the galaxy's greatest navy, the Freestar Collective offered terms of peace, which the colonies, out of an interest in staving off any further human costs, accepted. The galaxy has been rebuilding ever since.
The colony war was a horrible conflict that irreparably wounded the settled systems. There were times I felt that it would never end.
Few settled worlds were left untouched by the colony war. But nowhere could the viciousness of modern warfare be seen more clearly than on the Freestar planet of Nera. Initially occupied by invading United Colonies forces as a forward operating position, repeated attempts to take and retake the planet by collective forces led only to devastation. Swaths of the world were transformed into scorched husks, a nightmarish testament to the depths of human ingenuity and human cruelty. And today, Nera remains a continuing reminder to the horrors of unfettered war. In the midst of the colony war, a different kind of tragedy struck the UC city of Londinian. A newly constructed but critical supply center for the United Colonies war effort, Londinian found itself overrun by one of the galaxy's most mysterious predators, the Terramorph. A rare but pervasive threat to all human-settled worlds, Terramorphs swept over the city, seemingly out of nowhere, on a scale never before seen in recorded history. Valiant efforts by the UC military slowed the onslaught, but the creatures proved unstoppable. Ultimately, the decision was made to destroy the Londinian spaceport, sealing off the city, the outbreak, and its citizenry from the galaxy at large. The tragedy of Londinian is mourned by the UC to this day.
Alright, am I done here yet? Oh, jeez. No, I'm not.
After the devastation wrought by the colony war, the UC and the Freestar Collective came together to ratify a treaty that became known as the Armistice. Both sides agreed to a vast reduction in standing forces, and that xeno-weapons and mech warfare would be outlawed. All related research was sealed away, accessible only in cases of dire emergency.
We've been down there.
But the Collective had another demand. That the active commanders of the UC military stand trial for their actions. The United united colonies in the interest of peace and galactic security agreed. In 2311, 3 United Colonies senior officers were found guilty. Commander Henry Durant, General Indira Rastogi, and Fleet Admiral Francois Sanon, known better as Ve Victus. All were sentenced to death for their actions, bringing the colony war to a close and returning peace to the galaxy at long last.
I was a strong supporter of the armistice. All of the terrible weapons that both sides used against one another. It had to end.
We're getting closer, I think.
It was into this new world that the Vanguard was born. An official branch of the UC Navy, the Vanguard is the United Colonies Volunteer Fleet, serving a myriad of security, logistical, and reconnaissance roles. And after a sufficient length of service, UC citizenship is guaranteed to every Vanguard member.
Okay.
To all captains, regardless of origin, the Vanguard is leading the charge to protect and support the citizens of the United Colonies, wherever in the galaxy they may be. No one is born a United Colony citizen. Only through service to the UC can one hope to earn one's citizenship. But the UC prides itself on taking care of its people. Cost of living controls mean citizens pay less than their foreign counterparts for needs big and small. All citizens are issued a grant upon joining to get themselves on their feet. And only UC citizens have the opportunity to purchase property, getting the chance to live in one of the most beautiful cities in the settled systems. By joining the Vanguard today, you too can begin earning your place here, in the heart of galactic civilization, as a citizen of the United Colonies.
She doesn't look happy that I'm taking so long to do this. Alright, Sarah, come on. Oh, guess I'm leaving you behind. See you later.
Welcome, applicant, to the piloting simulation chamber. Please enter the designated simulation pod to initiate your exam.
I've spent a fair bit of time in simulators just like these. They're startlingly realistic. Have fun.
Ah, you must be our new applicant. I'm Proctor Samuelson. The simulator's already been prepped. You can head in whenever you're ready. While I can't answer that question directly, I will say this. Due to the solitary nature of our work, resourcefulness is a critical tool in any Vanguard pilot's repertoire. You're permitted, even encouraged, to use whatever tool you're able to find in there. All right then. This is the Mark 18 Flight Simulation Chamber applicant, currently in orbit around a high-detail recreation of a remote world. When you're ready to begin, please take a seat in the pilot's chair. Your exam is simple. Defeat as many tiers of opponents as you can before your ship is disabled. You must defeat at least 3 tiers of opponents to pass the exam. Good hunting, applicant.
New targets active.
Come on. Flew right by him. He's got to be close because he's changing positions real quick. Is this wave 2 or 3? Hopefully it's 3. Because I'm taking a bit of damage here.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 2 reached. Initiating Tier 3.
Oh, jeez.
New targets active.
They're flying through the meteors.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 3 reached.
Congratulations, applicant. You've defeated sufficient opponents to pass the exam.
Okay,
you can now exit the
cool.
simulator through the hatch to record your current score, or stay and try your hand at the remaining tiers.
Let's try one more. I just want to get out of the asteroid belt first.
New targets active.
Is this
log your results, or restart the exam from the simulation's control terminal.
How do I get out again? How do I get out? Okay, that way. Hold B.
Congratulations, applicant. You've passed. You can head up to Commander Tuwala to receive your final results and your probationary assignment. Or you're welcome to take another run at the simulation if you'd like to try and earn a better score. We'll only keep your best run.
I think that's alright for now. That's all marked as steel. Hey. Minor survey pack. Actually, I think I had one of those. Or have. Alright. Anyways. I passed my test. I got into UC. Good enough. Let's go upstairs.
Well, look who's back. Everything go all right with the exam? Or did you have some questions? So these are your numbers that just came through then. You ready to hear how you did? Then let's get to them. So, looking at the data, hit every mural in the orientation hall, huh? A test of preparation and thoroughness. To trace the Vanguard values highly. Psychological results are all within expected levels. Navy doesn't have room for folks that'll fall apart the first time they're trying to outrun a homing missile. Now, how'd you do against your foes? All right, clear tier 3. We try to set a high bar, so that's no small feat. Nice work.
Hell of a job. I might even let you fly me around sometime.
So then, looking at
we're
your
about
results
to.
as a whole, and presuming you're successful in completing your probationary mission, you could have your UC citizenship after only 10 years service. Better than your average lab rat or diplomat, but pretty standard for folks going out into combat.
10 years might seem like a long time, but it's worth the climb if you wish to become a citizen.
So, sounds to me like we've got Vanguard material on our hands. If you're interested, we could bring you on as a provisional member today. Get you the credits you've earned, then send you out on your probationary mission. First, though, all UC service people, provisional or otherwise, are required to swear an oath. So, you want to make this official? Commit yourself to the cause of the colonies?
It's a big decision. John, you're not about to have my compatriot here sign some kind of contract that sells you their grandmother 5 years down the line, are you?
Officer's honor, Sarah. This is honest work for honest credits. So, you ready to do the deed?
What happens if I ask
You're
that?
not in the Freestar Collective here. Vanguard keeps its work above board. You want in, you have to do the same as everyone else. And that starts with the oath.
All
Fantastic.
right. I do
Just
want
follow
to.
me.
I do want to own a house at some point. So.
be right doing this where we couldn't see the stars. Now, raise your right hand. The motto of the Vanguard is Supra et Ultra, above and beyond. That is where we serve, beyond the furthest reaches of the United Colonies military, and with honor and duty above reproach. Do you swear to protect and defend the citizens of the United Colonies to the best of your abilities? And to uphold the values of the Vanguard, honor, loyalty, self-reliance, in all your actions as a member of the United Colonies Navy? Then let me be the first to officially welcome you to the United Colonies Vanguard. Now, only thing left is getting you that probationary mission. And what I've got is comms repair. Group trying to refurb an old colony war processing plant on Tau Ceti 2. Sounds like they'd barely gotten set up when their communications died. Place is as isolated as they come, so Brass wants a Vanguard to deliver the repair suite and ensure anyone present is safe and secure. So, can the people of Tau Ceti 2 count on you?
Sure. I guess.
Oh, that's the spirit. Head down to the spaceport and talk to Crew Chief Harath. He'll get you the repair suite plus your new recruit kit. Oh, and your advance. Give it your all out there. Supra et Ultra.
$3,000. Okay then. Now. We need to go to Sidonia, I guess. Actually, you know what? Before we leave the planet, which it looks like we're gearing up to do, this is probably a good time to end this video. So, if you enjoyed it, or if it helped you in any way in your own game, make sure you hit that like button, and feel free to subscribe to keep up with this or any of the other games that I'm posting. I hope to see you in the next video, and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.